Good morning, sorry. It's 8:35 a.m. Trading market open. I already traded market open. I'm expecting this low to be booked here pretty soon, so just kind of viewing it. Been viewing it for a while now. You see how heavy these candle wicks. We're just hallelujah. I just gotta say hallelujah because we're finally into good market conditions, really great market conditions where now we're seeing actual bodies be created, and we'll see another heavy body here to take out this sell side. Excuse me. Been drinking some sparkling water, and well, needless to say, I'm just a little gassy. Not gassy in the wrong sense, though. Anyways, we should see another heavy candle take out this low, and that's enough for me to take out one contract of this trade. But anyways, so the market conditions are starting to relieve themselves a little bit. You can see how the morning session was a little difficult, so a lot of people got very hurt during the morning. I luckily was able to trade with you because these are going under Colton's 2026 studies. We were able to take this short position from all the way up here, and you can see how I kind of really used it to send it even lower. You see how we never got a trade back into this code name Give Up the Ghost. So that gives us really good bias there as well. We'll see how the 50% constant encouragement is going to be booked. Oh, the opening range gap. This wick is no longer interested in it. We booked it. We did what we did to it. It's gone. There's tons of liquidity down here, and then following that, there's liquidity all the way down here. Sorry, here, and that's with Asia's low. So preferably we do see a trade down there, but will it happen? Most likely not. So, or definitely could happen, but it'd probably be like a 2-day wait. I don't want to wait 2 days to hit a take profit. We're in that same resistance where it's just super high resistance. Preferably, I could just close out right here, call it a day. Which is more likely what's gonna happen here soon. I'm getting called by the girlfriend, asking if we can hang out. We see a strong rejection here. I want to see a respect on the 15 second. 15 second created pretty strong bearishness. I'm gonna go ahead and just close out right here.
Order filled.
That's 2,500 times 5 accounts. It's going to target this right here. I'm just not in the mood nor interested to really hold into this. You can tell my computer needs to be charged as well. I'm not really interested into holding this really high resistance trading. It did it earlier to us again right here, where it was just super high resistance. We were waiting for this to happen, where it just ran right through it, used the lower half of it to send it lower. So my entry model was this fair value gap was the previous fair value gap before we see a huge point of liquidity being this low. That low is the huge point of liquidity. You'll see that we create this low, right? Create a fair value gap. Now this fair value gap is the last standing fair value gap that we have before seeing it trade higher. Well, after these highs get created, we see a break structure down here. We entered up here based off of the code again, code name Ghost, because it needs to give up the ghost again. Create this BPR. This BPR was reinversed. This fair value gap was respected. Creates this movement down. We ended up closing out somewhere around down here. Then we just see it messing around for the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. And eventually we see it not trade back into that first fair value gap that fair value gap that I marked out. That's called Give Up the Ghost, codename Ghost. That gives even more stronger bias. I see it break down below it like this, trade into this first potential fair value gap. We see it reinverse this fair value gap, which was good for longs. I said good for longs. I didn't take it. Why didn't I take it? because I saw that, hey, it can easily manipulate. So it ended up coming up. We see this high. We see this huge candle downwards. That was my entry off of 50% consequent encouragement of that BPR. So we reversed it bearishly and booked 50% BPR. That was my entry up here. And you can see I kind of got there a little late. So I entered somewhere around here, down right here. Literally though, my risk to reward on that trade was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. My entry was there. My stop loss was that previous high. So even right there is a 1 of 5. So I ended up booking a 1 to 11 risk to reward, which is just unheard of. I think I was risking like $200 or something on that trade. Yeah, I was risking like $200 on that trade. So a 1 in 11 risk to reward is not bad, not at all. So that's kind of my trade entry. That's the reason that I entered that trade. Sadly, you're out on the field and you can't be trading with me right now, but yeah, dude. So we're gonna see the same thing happen here, where it was kind of consolidating. So right here is kind of consolidating, and then we'll just see it book. And you know why? Because we have a devil's mark candle. Sorry, no, we don't. But we do see that the 50% consequent encouragement of that opening range gap is right there. So 90% hit rate right here. And hopefully eventually we see these lows get traded into. But to me, I wasn't interested in holding this position and just getting a headache from waiting. Price action has been a lot better. This month is going to be way more grandiose than previous months. So don't worry, we'll make the money. The money that I didn't make off of this low being booked, I'm not worried about it. Make it tomorrow. Make it the day after. Anyways, that concludes my trade recap. Hope you found it insightful. I hope that you were able to learn something from it using, again, this opening range gaps draw. So this being the draw, we see it start trending. We see it break the trend here a little bit. We start seeing it consolidate. So a range is not bad. A range is a range. It's price action. A range is price action. Consolidation is because it's about to move. So we see that it consolidates. I use this fair value gap down here to give up the ghost. Stop loss above these highs. These highs never get traded into. And we just see take profit get absolutely smacked. And then now I was able to, basically where take profit got smacked, I was able to re-enter to use this first percent fair value gap closure, return, lower. Just overall such a great and amazing trade. God bless. See you soon.